apple है. So, like the way हमारे होली के colors होता है, it's like, different colors and different, Holi is a color of festivals. The same thing goes with the food as well. When it comes to the food, as you can see, हमारे प्लेट में अलग अलग तरीके के food होता है, like आपका दही सफेद होता है, आपकी सब्जियां में भी हरी है, आपकी चटनी शायद थोड़ी लाल है. So all these different colors there in the plate for us provides with some different nourishment. Like some foods will help us to give us like major like example antioxidants. कोई चीज कोई food आपके body को free radicals आपके body का remove करेगा. Some orange yellow fruits will help us to improve the immunity. So it's a wonderful combination, and I personally believe Indian food is one of those foods which will surely which is one of those best foods in the world जिसमें सारे nutrients add होता है. It's a very scientifically enhanced food that we all consume. I hope you all agree to me. All right. Pritha, what is special at your place today? What are your holy, Mr. Surendra? Mr. Surendra is wishing happy Holi to all of you. That's beautiful. Yeah. So it's 11 to probably will be joining with the session. I again welcome all of you for taking out that one precious time of yours today and joining this webinar today. Although today is not a normal webinar wherein we are going to talk and interact and learn different things, today we are going to not just talk and learn, but also we are going to understand very beautiful pressure points which are important for us. Right? Before I start the session, once again, I wish all of you a very, very happy Holi. Holi is a festival of colors. Holi is a festival of, enlightenment. It is a festival of happiness around us. And the way Holi bring those different colors to our lives today, the same way we should make sure that we are bringing those beautiful colors to our plates every day. Because eventually, let us understand that what you are going to eat, that plays a major role. So it's, if I just want to put it in a simple words, you are what you eat. Okay. So let us ensure that हम वही चीजें खाएं, हम अलग अलग चीजें खाएं रोज, जिससे हमारे बॉडी को प्रॉपर और utmost nourishment मिले. The gist of what I just explained is होली जैसे कि हमारे अलग अलग रंगों का त्योहार है, उसी तरीके से हमारे प्लेट में भी अलग अलग रंग होने चाहिए, जिसके वजह से हमारी हेल्थ में भी एक ब्यूटीफुल और एक हमारी हेल्थ में भी बहुत ताजगी आए, हमारे लाइफ में बहुत ज्यादा खुशी आए, बिकॉज हम लोग उस तरीके से खा रहे हैं. आप वही है जो आप खा रहे हो, राइट? यू आर व्हाट यू ईट. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपका खाने में बेरीज है, बहुत सारे ब्लू कलर्स है, तो आपको बहुत ज्यादा एंटीऑक्सीडेंट्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं. अगर आपके बॉडी में येलो ऑरेंज फ्रूट्स है, आपको विटामिन सी देते हैं, आपके बॉडी को फ्री रेडिकल से लड़ने में हेल्प करते हैं. सो एवरी फूड दैट यू हैव इन योर प्लेट, हर वो चीज जो आप अपने प्लेट में ले रहे हो, इट इज गोइंग टू इम्पैक्ट योर हेल्थ इन अ वेरी probably negative or a positive way. So choose your food wisely. On that note, we will be starting with today's session, which is the main topic for today's session is acupressure and diabetes. Right? So today I and my colleague Pooja will be taking you through what exactly acupressure and diabetes is all about, and how it is important for us to incorporate different alternative therapies into our routine. Pooja, can you please share the screen and start with the first slide, the introductory slide?
Yes, Radhika. Very good morning to everyone, and so nice to see you all here. Yes, Radhika, I'm sharing this slide now.
Sure. If any of you have any...
Radhika, let's start the session.
Yeah, Neha. If any of you have any doubts, any queries, you all can just put it in the chat section as of now. Once we end up with the session, then we'll be taking all your queries ahead. Okay. So today's topic is acupressure points for diabetes, right? Now, let us understand when it comes to diabetes, you might have been listening through your coaches, through different webinars around, that diabetes is not like only one thing or any one important part will play a major role in diabetes. when we take care of diabetes, of course, there are important pillars of health. For example, your medications, your sleep, your diet, your physical activity. So these are like the four important pillars of health. But with that, when it comes to diabetes, we really need to have that holistic approach towards it, wherein we have a view of almost 360-degree around us, right? So with these important pillars that we have to work upon on a regular basis to maintain our blood glucose levels, except for that, we have different alternative therapies around us. One of them is acupressure for us, right? So let us first quickly go through the first slide and we'll understand what exactly the agenda for today is. Today, we are going to exactly understand what exactly is acupressure, right? What exactly how exactly is acupressure related to your diabetes? Then also let us understand the different benefits that acupressure brings with itself. If we go with acupressure, this alternative therapy, what are the benefits that our body is going to get out of that? And different recommendations, right? Whenever it comes to any specific thing that we are doing, any new thing, something good or bad for our body, it always comes with certain disclaimers and certain recommendations. There are always some do's and don'ts related to that. So we'll also try to understand them. And then side effects and risk factors. So all these things come with certain, like disclaimers, as I mentioned. एक आपको वहाँ पे होता है कि अच्छा ये चीजें हो तो आप कीजिए, ये चीजें हो तो आप ना कीजिए. So that we should understand, do we fit into that proper criteria that yes, we can go ahead by going by going for certain alternative therapies for ourselves. And always recommended that consult your doctor or your health coach before going for anything ahead for you, right? And then very very important topic we all will be awaiting very thoroughly for this is that Pooja will be taking us through some important acupressure points, and also she'll be telling us about different mudras. Now, these acupressure points and mudras are very important for us because we'll be understanding how some simple things can actually lead to some beautiful results in our body, right? It is actually very easy to pop up a pill. सर दर्द हो रहा है टैबलेट ले लो, पेट में दर्द हो रहा है टैबलेट ले लो, नींद नहीं आ रही है गोली ले लो, यू नो आपको इरिटेशन हो रही है आपने दवाई ले ली. सो हर चीज की दवाई श्योरली हमारे पास होती है. दैट्स नॉट अ वेरी बिग डील. द एरा दैट वी स्टे इन, द जनरेशन दैट वी आर इन, taking a medication with a doctor's prescription, आपको problem है, go to the pharmacist, they'll be providing you with certain medications. That's actually very easy. But also let us understand, is that sustainable for us? That's a big question mark, right? So whatever we do today, right, whatever we are going and we are doing to our bodies every day, let us understand, is that sustainable? So for any random thing, popping a pill, taking up painkillers, are these things really sustainable for us? And the answer to all these things are a big no, right? In order to make sure that our bodies are on a healthier version of, the most healthiest version of itself, and that we are providing the body with all the natural therapies and natural solutions around, acupressure is that one important thing which will take us through that. Okay, so Pooja will be guiding us on those important acupressure points today. Stay tuned, all of you. Will be shortly coming to those sessions as well. Next slide, please. So acupressure. As I was just talking about that, what exactly a acupressure is. Let us understand that this is a very ancient technique. This is not something like, recently developed technique hai, ya abhi abhi is baare mein pata chala hai. No, it's a very, very ancient technique from, traditional Chinese medicine. It has emerged from there, right? And it uses different stimulations of certain pressure points around the body to help cure ailments. So as I mentioned, there are different points around the body, maybe आपके hand का, आपके feet का, आपके पैर का, आपके neck का. So it uses those special points on your body जो press करने से, जिनको stimulate करने से आपके health में, आपके medical ailments में, it helps us to improve that. Okay. So the purpose of acupressure and the other alternative therapies is basically to bring back the body's pathways to a state of health and equilibrium by focusing on not just one part of the body, right? But eventually the target is कि overall आपके health में वो चीज से improve हो. Okay. Now how exactly acupressure is performed? Okay, so acupressure maybe is performed by, maybe it is used by, the pressure points are pressed by your hands, by your elbows, or with other different, devices. For example, there are different devices for pressing your hands, your feet, your neck portions. And with those devices and with your elbow, with the pressure of your hand and with your, thumb, those pressure points are actually pressed, which will eventually help us to relieve that stress by, working on those nerves and those stimulants in the nerves around us. So that is what exactly the acupressure is all about. Can we please go to the next slide? Now, acupressure and diabetes. Here on the platform of SugarFit, whatever we do, whatever we study and we learn, yes, we have to keep into consideration that we are probably having in the back of our mind that is it helpful for us in terms of diabetes, because we would never want to do anything which is probably not helping with our diabetes, right? That's the basic and the main point that we have into consideration. And all the things that we learn and we do around is keeping into consideration that, yes, we have to manage our glucose levels well. So, very surprisingly, I would say that acupressure is a very beautiful concept which helps in managing your diabetic level. It not just enhances your blood circulation, but it also helps to support your metabolic balance, right? Do you understand the beautiful concept it is? ना कि सिर्फ आपके blood pressure को improve कर रहा है, but it is even helping to balance our metabolism and eventually helping us to improve the glucose levels as well. This is a very beautiful concept of, correlation of diabetes and acupressure. So acupressure is helping to control your blood glucose levels, and also it is helping by reducing your cortisol secretions and stress levels. So once you go with those pressing different pressure points around, the different parts of the body, usse actually aapke cortisol levels are getting reduced. Now, cortisol levels are your stress hormones, and eventually this is helping us to, reduce your stress levels. It is also helping us to alleviate the symptoms. So for example, if I have a specific type of pain in my shoulder, if I go for this acupressure therapy, I will see that, okay, maybe in a day or two, I'm not like completely okay, but then my pain points are surely helping me to, probably the symptoms are getting decreased and reduced day by day. So it surely is a slow process, but will help us a lot. Then it is directly working on the islet function of the pancreas. Now let's understand that pancreas is the source from which your insulin is getting secreted. Okay, so we are actually hitting the bullseye. Directly we are working on the pancreas, which is, as I mentioned, it is helping us to reduce the glucose levels. कैसे वो चीज काम कर रही है? वो आपके insulin resistance को कम कर रहा है, आपके insulin sensitivity को बढ़ा रहा है. Okay, so in type 2 diabetes, even though the body is producing insulin, our body becomes little resistant to that. Sensitivity body की कम हो जाती है. So acupressure points will actually help us to work on these two important factors. It will help us to, improve the insulin sensitivity and reduce the insulin resistance for us. Next slide, please. Benefits of acupressure points. So if we are going for anything around us, like let us understand that we should be understanding what are the benefits and the pain points of that. So the benefits of acupressure points are there right in front of you. I'll be explaining you each point one by one. The first one being that acupressure helps in releasing the muscle tension, right? Now, acupressure points can actually relieve those muscular tension by applying the maximal pressure into tense muscles to promote the maximal relaxation. So for example, I see that, okay, in my feet, I have that pain at some specific point of my feet. If those proper acupressure points are being pressed, my muscles and my nerves are being relaxed at that particular time of that particular region, and that will help me to probably relax my muscle strain and will help in reducing the tension of the specific muscle. It also promotes in your blood circulation, which is again a very, very important and beneficial point of acupressure. So acupressure works by stimulating the thousands of nerves in our hands and feet, and thereby increasing the blood flow. Now understand, if you just hold your hand and you press, you see कि आपका हाथ एकदम लाल दिख रहा है. If you press your finger like this and you just leave it again and again, you will see कि वो red हो रहा है. Why? Because your blood flow is probably increased at that particular point. That is what exactly happens when we go for acupressure. When you press those points, that helps in promoting the blood circulation. It helps in pain relief. So because it stimulates the body's healing energy, like at the specific point wherein the pain is, it helps to relax the strain, relax the muscles. Aapka circulation improve ho raha hai, eventually helping us to relieve the pain. It helps in stress management, to what exactly I was trying to explain, right? it helps to decrease the cortisol levels for us, eventually helping us to manage our stress levels better, because once the cortisol levels are reduced, our stress levels automatically reduce it. It is a stress hormone basically. It is also helpful in stress management, and it aids in faster healing. It is a therapeutic treatment for us, right? It is not like a homeopathy or allopathy, or we cannot completely rely on this capsule. ये कर लो तो सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा. It is something like a cherry on the cake for us. अगर आप कोई चीज कर रहे हो, कोई ट्रीटमेंट कर रहे हो, you go for certain acupressure treatments as well, acupressure therapies as well. It's like a cherry on the cake. आपके treatment में it is going to probably add on some more benefits, add on some positive aspects to it, जिससे आपकी healing को वो improve करेगा. It will help us to fasten the healing process for us for any XYZ condition for sure. Next slide, please. Now, recommendations, right? There are some recommendations that has to be considered while talking and while going for acupressure therapies. So firstly, let us ensure that any time of the any time that we would want to go for any such therapies or such alternative medication treatments, let us talk to our health coach and our doctors first. Okay, it is never ever recommended that you go for something which your doctor and your health coaches are not aware about. So please discuss with your coaches, please discuss with your doctor before we go for this. Okay. Also, it is recommended that the treatment or the acupressure treatment should not be done if you have taken any drugs just like 2 hours before or within that span of 2 hours. So this is a critical area or a point that has to be considered. आपने कोई भी दवाई ली हो, कोई भी कुछ भी आपने medication लिया हो, so let us wait for 2 hours and then probably go for these acupressure therapies. Also that अगर आपका पेट भरा हो, right, if you just had your meal, like if I had my breakfast at 9 o'clock, I had a full meal, a full king size breakfast for me, I should not be going for a acupressure therapy at 10:30 or 11 for sure. Okay, there has to be specific time gap जब आप वो चीज maintain कर रहे हो कि नहीं, at least 2 hours 3 hours हो गए. Once my stomach is little lighter, मेरा वो खाना already I feel नहीं, it's कुछ time हो गया है that I had my meal, and then I should be going for it. So at least let us ensure that whenever you want to go for acupressure point therapies, let us at least have a gap and span of 2 hours between your meals and between this session for us. Okay, so that's recommended. Please keep this into consideration. Next slide, please. Certain side effects and risk factors. Okay, now every coin has two sides, as we say. हर सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं. So same thing goes with your acupressure as well. Till now, we were just trying to understand what exactly acupressure is, its importance in diabetes, what role does it play in your, in your pain points, in your diabetes, in your blood circulation. So we have actually learned about these important and benefits of acupressure. Right now, we'll be understanding what are the side effects and the risk factors of diabetes for us. Okay, so little light irritation, soreness, or tenderness in the treated area. If I have a pain in my wrist, somewhere around here, if I go for acupressure therapy, I might feel some irritation around. There might be some soreness, tenderness, or in that specific area, because there will be some pressure points which will be treated during your acupressure treatment. So this is something, a very common side effect that you might experience while going for acupressure therapy. Next is redness in the treated area, depending upon the pressure required for that specific thing. Because those pressure points are being, like वो दब रहे हैं, वो आपके nerves को press कर रहे हैं, वो आपके pressure points को दबा रहे हैं. थोड़ा सा redness होना is little okay, like that is something which is a very common symptom or a side effect of having an acupressure therapy. Then exhaustion, you might feel that अगर आप वो चीज करवा रहे हो, the different parts of the body, different acupressure points of the body, it actually helps to soothe and relax your nerves, your muscles. थोड़ी सी थकान होना, एक loosen up of the body. So these are again the basic symptoms that you will be experiencing once we go for these acupressure treatments. And then dizziness. This is, I would say, not very common, but yes, some people have also felt and experienced this, that post having the your acupressure therapies, some people even feel that dizziness. So it is always recommended that as soon as you finish with the session, do not probably just start with, do not drive immediately. आप तुरंत उठ मत जाइए, बस चलो acupressure therapy हो गई. Now let me start doing something else immediately. No, that's not a correct way. Hold on for a few minutes, take a break of 10-15 minutes, see how your body is responding to that, and then we'll be going ahead by probably continuing with the other routine that we have ahead waiting for us. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay. So this was a small session of acupressure as of now, what we exactly understood. And I hope all of you had paid your full attention towards it, right? So the beautiful session of understanding those important acupressure points and mudras are waiting for us. Before we join those session with Pooja, let us understand whatever things that we just studied and we just understood, did we actually pay our full attention to it, okay? So we'll be going ahead with our first question. Next slide, please. The first question that we have for all of you is, acupressure promotes blood circulation. I would quickly want answers for this on the chat section. Okay, I'm super glad that all of you had paid your full attention when I was probably telling you about what exactly acupressure is and how it does, what are the benefits of that. As I can see in the chat section, all of the answers, trust me, all of the answers are correct. And the answer is yes, true, that acupressure promotes your blood circulation. That's wonderful to know the answer from all of you. Can we please go to the next slide, Pooja? Now, the second question is, let's find the odd one out. Irritation, dizziness, redness, and vomiting. Which one is the odd one out here? Amazing, amazing. The answer is vomiting, because vomiting is that one odd man out, which is not a side effect or a symptom of post acupressure therapies. The rest, all three of it, like your irritation, your dizziness, your redness, and your all these three are the symptoms and the side effects of acupressure points. However, vomiting is not one of them. You might not experience a vomiting post having a acupressure session. So that's a correct answer, all of you. Amazing, Mr. Srinivas. I could see your answer, Mr. Anand. Thank you so much for answering. Next slide, please. Acupressure helps to improve insulin sensitivity. As I was mentioning that, yes, acupressure is something which helps us to reduce the insulin resistance and helps us to improve the insulin sensitivity. So as I see most of the correct answers in the chat section, Mr. Nazir, Chandra, Dr. Devi, Ravi, yes, the answer is true. Actually, acupressure helps us to improve the insulin sensitivity by reducing the insulin resistance. That's amazing. I am glad that we had paid our full attention to the session as of now. Next slide, please.
Radhika, can you see the fourth question?
Yeah, I can see. Next slide, please.
Just a second, it's not working. So give me a few seconds.
Sure, no worries, no worries. So the next question that we have is that acupressure is a technique and alternative system of medicine. Is the answer true or false for this? So Vijay is saying it's true. Vaishali, Santosh, Ramya, everyone says it is true, right? As I mentioned, that acupressure is an alternative system of medicine. And the answer for this is true, right? I actually had a lot of different questions as well regarding the mudras and the therapies and the pressure points. However, did not add more to the quiz because I would want to learn thoroughly about it. And Pooja will be taking us through those important sessions and points, right? I am glad that all of us, like almost 99% of the answers were Absolutely correct, Forrest. Thank you for paying all that attention and, sincerely listening to the session. I am sure it will help us to the utmost levels required for our health. And handing over the session to Pooja now, she will be taking us through different acupressure points and different mudras essential for us. Handing over to you, Pooja.
Thank you, Radhika. You were really good so far, telling all the benefits of these mudras and the acupressure points. Amazing. And everyone, you were listening to um, to the conversation really well as you answered it correctly. Great, everyone. Now we are going to take up the mudras and acupressure. So this is going to be kind of practical thing. So I want you to keep your video on so that I can see that you are practicing really well and you are not doing any mudra or acupressure points wrong, because there are few, complications when you practice mudra and acupressure wrong. So keep your video on, everyone, because I also need to see, and Radhika will also see how you are doing. Yeah, good to see you. Nice, everyone. I want each and everyone to keep your video on. Still few
Most
more left.
know you,
There
Pooja.
are a
Everyone
lot of people. Great to see.
wishing you a very good morning in the chat section. Like everyone is like happy, good morning, Pooja ma'am. Hi, Pooja. So everyone is like, they know you so well already.
Yeah, each and everyone is so amazing, and I feel really good meeting each and every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do yoga really well and improving day by day.
exactly.
Okay, so again, I will share my screen, everyone, and do let me know if it is visible. Just you can show thumbs up, some gesture if it is visible. Radhika, is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible, Pooja.
Okay, all right. So, first of all, we are taking the mudras. So, mudras are actually the hand gestures which we perform, and through the practice of mudras, we do stimulate our energy level, and also we balance the elements of the body. We know that our body is made up of five elements, and we can balance those elements in our body. So, the elements are fire, water, ether, um, that is Jal, Prithvi, Agni, and like this we balance all these elements of the body. So first of all, we are going to take Linga Mudra, and Ling Mudra mainly helps in balancing the feminine and masculine energy, and also it balances the hormones of male and female. So male hormones are testosterone, androgens. So when we feel very low on energy, because there is a lot of fluctuations in the sex hormones also. So when we practice this Ling Mudra, that mainly helps in the balancing of the hormones, that is male and female hormones, and female hormones are progesterone, estrogen, and also it increases the body temperature. Increases means balances the body temperature, and when the temperatures is really well, that time the secretion of the enzymes, the hormones is really well, means in a balanced way. So it is really good to practice this Ling Mudra in diabetes. And I will show how is Ling Mudra once you see all these mudras. This Surya and Pran Mudra also, telling you the benefits of second mudra, the Surya Mudra. So Surya means sun. It is connected with the sun's energy. We know that sun has a tremendous amount of energy, and without the sun, there is no possibility of life on earth. So with the practice of Surya Mudra, again we are working on our fire element, that balances the fire element in our body, and also it gives energy to us due to diabetes, because glucose is not metabolizing properly in the body, and glucose is the main source of our cells, and due to which we are not feeling very energetic. We feel very low throughout the day, mentally and physically. So through the practice of Surya Mudra, we can balance that energy. We can balance the pran vayu, the force. And then third one is called pran mudra. There is imbalance of prana level, the vital force in our body. In diabetes, mainly we feel that there is some pain in the legs, some different sensations are there. A lot of body parts are affected, like kidneys, nerves are affected, due to which we feel some different kind of sensations and we feel it very uneasy. Sometimes we get up in the midnight also because there is imbalance of energy. Mental energy is imbalanced, physical energy is imbalanced. So with the practice of pran mudra, we balance that energy. And at least we need to hold these mudras for 10 minutes so that you can really get the benefit from these mudras. And yes, just after having the food, we should not practice. Once you feel your stomach is quite light or you are completely empty stomach, you can practice that time. Like before going to sleep, you are quite empty stomach, or early in the morning, you can practice, or early evening. So that is a very good time to practice these mudras. Just you have to sit in any comfortable posture, whether you are on the chair, on the floor, you can practice it.
Pooja, I'm sorry to interrupt. Can we have a session in both English and Hindi? थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी few clients are requesting कि आप हिंदी में भी बोलिए please.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, sure. ये जो आप मुद्रा प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, मुद्रा के अभ्यास से आप अपने पंच तत्व को बिल्कुल समान अवस्था में ला सकते हैं। और आपको पता होगा कि हमारा शरीर बना है पंच तत्व से, 5 तत्वों से, तो उनको बैलेंस करने में भी आपको हेल्प करेगी ये मुद्रा प्रैक्टिस। इन मुद्रा का अभ्यास से आप कर सकते हैं बैलेंस डेफिनेटली। और फर्स्ट है लिंग मुद्रा। लिंग मुद्रा से आप अपने हॉर्मोन्स को बिल्कुल बैलेंस कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि मेल हॉर्मोन्स होते हैं, फीमेल हॉर्मोन्स होते हैं। So we both genders have different kind of hormones that balances the masculine and feminine energy. तो उसको भी आप बैलेंस कर सकते हैं लिंग मुद्रा के द्वारा। फिर दूसरा है आपका सूर्य मुद्रा। सूर्य मुद्रा से आपको पता है सूर्य मीन्स सन, तो सूर्य मुद्रा से आप बैलेंस करेंगे आपकी सूर्य एनर्जी को, दैट सूर्य नाड़ी को। वी हैव टू नाड़ीज इन आवर बॉडी, दैट इज सूर्य एंड चंद्र। So we do balance these Surya and Chandra Nadi with the practice of mudras also. और आपको पता है कि सूर्य में कितनी ज्यादा ऊर्जा होती है, तो आप उस ऊर्जा को ग्रहण कर सकते हैं सूर्य मुद्रा के द्वारा। जैसे कि डायबिटीज में आप देखते होंगे कि आपको बहुत लो फील होता है, ऐसा लगता है कि एनर्जी, ऊर्जा बहुत कम है आपके शरीर में, और आपको मन करता है कि आप सोते रहे, उठने का मन नहीं करता है, तो आप सूर्य मुद्रा के द्वारा उस एनर्जी को वापस ग्रहण कर सकते हैं। देन प्राण मुद्रा। जैसे कभी आपको लगता होगा कि आपको सर दर्द है या फिर आपके किसी पर्टिकुलर बॉडी पार्ट में पेन है, दर्द है, तो आप उसको भी बैलेंस कर सकते हैं प्राण मुद्रा के द्वारा, क्योंकि प्राण का थोड़ा सा इम्बैलेंस हो जाता है डायबिटीज में। So mainly it works on that. Then one more most important is the जल मुद्रा। जल मुद्रा से आप जल तत्व को बिल्कुल समान अवस्था में लाएंगे। We do balance the water element with the practice of जल मुद्रा, and we know that kidneys are also affected and frequent urination happens। बार बार आप वॉशरूम जाते हैं, बार बार आपको यूरिन बनता है, because kidneys are affected। आपकी किडनीज अफेक्ट हो चुकी हैं इस वजह से। So to retain that water and to balance the water content in our body, we have to practice jal mudra. So all these mudras can be practiced by everyone. There is no such contraindication at all. But make sure you are practicing it really well. बस आप ध्यान रखिए कि आपको कौन से फिंगर्स किस तरीके से टच करनी है, और कम से कम आप इस मुद्रा को कीजिए। इन मुद्रा को कर सकते हैं आप 10 मिनट के लिए। और आप ध्यान रखिए कि आप खाली पेट रहें। खाना खाने के तुरंत बाद नहीं करना है। यू शुड बी क्वाइट एम्प्टी स्टमक व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस दीज मुद्रास। Just we need to follow and everything is fine. Now I will stop sharing the screen so that I can show you the mudras and also we can practice all together. आप सब साथ साथ में प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। Yes, am I visible to you? If yes, you can show me thumbs up. मेरी वीडियो आपको नजर आ रही है? Okay, all right. And everyone, those who are quite far away from the screen, try to be little closer so that I can see it well. A lot of users are there, so you need to hold the mudra for some time. so that I can see each and every one. Okay, all ready for first mudra? First mudra is the Ling mudra, and keep these benefits in your mind when you are practicing it, because your thoughts matters a lot when we are practicing something. It gives the double benefit. आपको double फायदा मिलेगा जब आप इनके benefits को अपने ध्यान में रखेंगे. So first is Ling mudra. This is your left hand, and keep your thumb finger up. Sorry, we have to keep the thumb finger up and rest all the fingers are interlocked. बाकी की सारी उंगलियां आप इस तरीके से इंटरलॉक कीजिए. लेफ्ट थंब को ऊपर रखिए, and then we have to wrap this thumb with first and second, means अंगूठे से right hand thumb, then right hand की first finger we have to wrap it, means hold your thumb like this, so it looks like this. This is called Ling mudra. So this uh, left thumb shows the uh, masculine energy, and these interlocked fingers is shows the feminine energy. So we do have the male hormones and female hormones. Means we females have male hormones also, but in less amount. The dominancy is more of feminine hormones, and in males it is opposite. The male hormones are dominant, the feminine hormones are less expressive. So each and everyone, just keep your hands closer to the screen so that I can show you, I can see you. Right, Lata ma'am, good, all fine. Keep holding it so that you can get the benefit from this mudra. And also we are maintaining the body temperature with this Ling mudra. Right, good Nilima ma'am, Surekha ma'am, good. Hayat sir, very good. Yes, Aditya sir, nice. Good Arun sir. Niazuddin sir, well. Yes, Rajiv sir, correct. There are few people with the name iPhone, so all iPhone people, you are doing well. Yes, I'm just sliding the screen now. Good, Nandini ma'am. Harish sir, good. Yes, Neela ma'am, fine. Barot sir, good. Yes, make sure you are keeping your left hand's thumb finger up, and you have to wrap your thumb with the right one. Vivek sir, can't see your thumb, which is upright. Correct. Keep holding it and keep the benefits in your mind. Good, Vishali ma'am. And yes, when you are practicing it and you feel that hands are quite tired, you can rest it on your lap. जब आप खुद से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो आप हैंड को लैप पर भी रख सकते हैं अपनी गोदी में, जिससे कि आपके शोल्डर्स थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स रहें. Good everyone. Yes. Nagaraj sir, good. Good, Anita ma'am. Amit sir, well. Excellent everyone. All are doing really well. I'm going to ask you in the end that how we did this mudra, so keep remembering everyone. याद रहेगा आपको? All fine? Easy, right? Okay. याद रखिएगा, this is the left hand. Uh, this thumb finger is up. This is the left and the other one is the right. लेफ्ट हैंड का अंगूठा ऊपर रहेगा, बाकी जो दूसरा हाथ है आपका वो नीचे रहेगा. Now we have to go for Surya Mudra. So Surya Mudra is we have to keep the thumb finger up and ring finger down. We are not touching the fingertips. Fingertips को आपको touch नहीं करना है, आपको रखना है thumb को ऊपर और ring finger को नीचे. So same mudra in both the hands. Right. Perfect, Radhika. Good, everyone. Now just turn your hands like this towards the screen. Palms को आप face कीजिए screen की ओर. Mamta ma'am, turn your palms. Right. Good. Good, Lakshmanan sir. Good, Neela ma'am. All well, Nandini ma'am. Sir with the name iPhone, आप भी turn कीजिए. Yes, good Prabhu sir, Rajiv sir, fine. Good Rajesh sir, Anil sir, good. Mani sir, good going. Right, perfect everyone. Excellent. Just stay there, keep holding it. Yeah, good. Now we have to keep the palms up like this, हथेलियां ऊपर की ओर, and keep it on your knees. और आप अपने palms को knees पर रखिए. We have to rest it down. The palm should be facing up only when you are practicing the mudra. And when you practice mudra, never hold your shoulders tight. We have to keep them relaxed. कंधों को आप बिल्कुल ढीला छोड़ेंगे, कंधों को टाइट मत रखिए. Yes. With the practice of this Surya Mudra, we are balancing the fire element. It also maintains the body temperature well. आपका बॉडी टेम्परेचर हमेशा मेंटेन रहना चाहिए जिससे कि आपकी बॉडी के सिक्रीशंस हार्मोन्स बिल्कुल बैलेंस्ड रहे. We should have good body temperature. The optimum level should be there so that the secretion of enzymes, hormones should be balanced. Insulin is also a hormone, so that is also regulated with the practice of these mudras and mainly by the Surya Mudra. It also regulates the digestion. तो कभी आपको लगे आपका डाइजेशन थोड़ा इम्प्रॉपर है तो आप तब भी इस मुद्रा को कर सकते हैं. When you feel your digestion is quite poor and the food is not digesting properly, digestive fire is low, that time also you can practice. But do not practice it in fever. अगर आपको कभी फीवर है, आपको बुखार है, तो आप इस मुद्रा को नहीं करेंगे. Duration is same, 10 minutes for each and every mudra. कभी आपको लगे फिंगर्स थोड़ा सा एक पोजीशन में रख के थोड़ा सा हर्ट होने लगी है या फिर थोड़ा सा स्टिफनेस लग रही है, you can relax it just for few seconds and again you can go for it. With the time you will be habitual of these mudras. तो आप ज्यादा लंबे समय के लिए होल्ड कर पाएंगे. No, we do not have to press it. We have to just touch them बहुत lightly. So this is Surya Mudra. And also we feel very low in diabetes. That time also we can practice it to balance the energy. Now the third mudra is Pran Mudra, that balances the Pran Vayu, the vital force. We know that our body is all controlled by the Pran Vayu. If we do not have Pran Vayu, we can't live without Pran Vayu actually. So when we practice Pran Vayu Mudra, we have to touch the last two fingers with the thumb. Now we are joining the finger tips. अब आपको फिंगर को ऊपर नहीं रखना है, आपको टिप्स को ज्वाइन करना है. Just this ring finger, last finger and the thumb. All the tips are with each other. First two fingers are relaxed. Yes, Neelam ma'am, fine. Again, we are not pressing it. We are just touching them very lightly. There are a lot of several nerve endings at the fingertips. We are joining them. We are making a complete channel of the energy. Again, palms should be facing up and we have to keep it on the knees. This is called Pran Vayu Mudra. When you do self practice, that time you can keep your eyes closed and you can include it in your meditation practice also. जब आप इन मुद्रा का अभ्यास करेंगे तो आप आंखें बंद रखें and just think about the benefits so that you can get the double benefits. Good, Ranjana ma'am. Yes, Rao sir. Fine. Good, Sunita ma'am. Vallar Mathiam, very nice. Anand sir, well. Good, Rajesh sir. Yes, Suresh sir, good. Good, Malti ma'am. Right. Everyone, you can rest it on the knees. Keep the shoulders relaxed and close the eyes for a few seconds. Now just feel that your Pran Vayu, the vital force, is balancing. आपकी प्राण वायु, प्राण ऊर्जा बिल्कुल सम अवस्था में आती हुई। When sometimes we feel exhausted mentally and physically, we can practice this mudra. कभी आपको लगे आपको बहुत थकान होने लगी है, अचानक से आप लो फील कर रहे हैं, तब आप इस मुद्रा का अभ्यास कर सकते हैं। When you feel low on energy mentally, physically, we can practice this mudra to bring that balance. Feel that there is a good flow of pran vayu in our body. Pran vayu, the vital force, is channelizing, breathing with normal pace. We do not have to follow any kind of a specific breath, just breathing is normal. आप जब मुद्रा का अभ्यास करेंगे या फिर ध्यान करेंगे तो आप मुद्रा को, सांस को बिल्कुल सामान्य गति से लें और छोड़ें। Now gently bend the head down. Blink and open up the eyes, everyone. धीरे से आप आंखें खोलिए. Right. Now relax the hands, everyone. Yes, we do practice these mudra in summer also, as we know that it helps in balancing. It will not increase the body temperature, it will balance it. बॉडी टेम्परेचर आपका थोड़ा लो होगा तो आपको बैलेंस करने में हेल्प करेगा। ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको फीवर ही आ जाएगा इन मुद्रा को प्रैक्टिस करके, लाइक लिंग मुद्रा या फिर सूर्य मुद्रा को करके। जस्ट इट हेल्प्स इन बैलेंसिंग द थिंग्स, द एनर्जी, द पंच तत्व, द 5 एलिमेंट्स। Okay. And the last mudra is going to be Jal mudra. We know that frequent urination happens. You go to the washroom very frequently in diabetes as the kidneys are affected. आपकी किडनीज में भी थोड़ा सा फर्क आ जाता है डायबिटीज की वजह से, तो आप उस टाइम पर करेंगे जल मुद्रा। सो जल मुद्रा इज वी हैव टू टच द लास्ट फिंगर एंड द थंब फिंगर टिप्स। राइट, अगेन वी हैव टू जस्ट टच देम and hands are facing up. Right. Rest all 3 fingers are relaxed. आपको जानबूझकर ऐसे टाइट नहीं रखना है फिंगर्स को, just keep them relaxed. Correct. Everyone show the mudra. Ma'am, with the name iPad, just turn your hands right. Good, Aditya sir. Good, Surekha ma'am. Bridges sir, good. Yes, Basir sir, all well. Soumya Juru sir, can you show your hands like this? Right, perfect. Thumb finger indicates the fire and this little finger shows the water. So right now we are working on the water element. It is balancing. Sarla ma'am, show your hands first. Like this, and then you can keep it on the knees. Yes, mudra is very easy. Everybody is doing well. Now we can keep it on the knees. Yes, good, Sumati ma'am. And again, close your eyes, everyone. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Kandu ko dheela chhodiye. And focus on your kidneys. I hope you know where your kidneys are. If you know, just you can nod your head. अगर आपको पता है कि आपकी किडनीज कहाँ है तो आप सर को थोड़ा सा हिलाइए. You can show me some gesture so that you can focus there. Okay. Nice, everyone. Just keep the eyes closed for a few seconds. Just focus on your kidneys and feel that you are working on the kidneys right now. These are very subtle and very easy one, but very effective. ऐसा लगेगा कि मुद्रा बहुत आसान है, इनसे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, बट असल में ऐसा नहीं है. यू आर वर्किंग फॉर योर सेल्फ. अगर अक्सर आप रात को उठ जाते हैं, बार बार आप वॉशरूम जाते हैं, फ्रीक्वेंट यूरिनेशन हैपेंस इन द midnight, then you can practice this mudra before going to bed and any time in the day. Surely it will help you. आप रात को बार बार उठते हैं तो आप एक बार सोने से पहले इस मुद्रा का अभ्यास कर सकते हैं. यू कैन प्रैक्टिस इट इन द लाइंग पोजीशन ऑल्सो. आप लेटे लेटे भी इस मुद्रा को कर सकते हैं. विवेक सर, यू हैव टू टच द लास्ट फिंगर एंड द थंब. राइट. Suvir sir, I will let you know where we have two kidneys actually, so it is on both the sides. Perfect everyone. Now again head down. सर को हल्का सा नीचे झुकाइए. Blink and open up your eyes. Relax the hands everyone. Great. Now once I will recall the mudras. So someone was saying that only my body was visible, upper body, not the hands. So again I will recall the mudras. First we did the Linga mudra. So in Ling mudra, this is the left hand. We have to keep the thumb finger up and then interlace all the fingers. आप सभी fingers को ऐसे interlace कीजिए and just hold your hand with these thumb and first finger, index finger. This is the right hand and this is your left hand. So hope it is visible now. Right, perfect. Correct everyone. Now the second mudra was Surya mudra. And we have to touch we have to keep the thumb over the ring. अंगूठा ऊपर और आपकी ring finger नीचे, third finger नीचे. Right, hold everyone. Mansa ma'am, you have to keep your thumb finger up. Right. Vivek sir, can you show the hands? Right, correct. Good, Sumnagat sir. Well. Now the third one is Pran Mudra. You have to touch your last two fingers with the thumb. And make sure when you are keeping your hands on the knees, when you are practicing the mudra, you have to keep the palms up and rest it on the knees. आप अपने घुटनों पर रखेंगे. So this is Pran Mudra. And what was the last one? Jal Mudra. Right. Arumugam sir. And how we do that? Jal Mudra आप कैसे practice करेंगे? Yes, Sujan sir. Right. Good Irani sir. Right. We have to touch the last and the thumb fingertips. Yes, Vanaja ma'am. Right. Now we are done with all the four mudras. Now we have to go for acupressure points. So again, I will share my screen. So yes. So now we are going for acupressure points. So acupressure points are the points where we have to press them with the thumb, and we can press with the finger also, but mainly we do press by the thumb because this is the sun. This signifies the sun, the thumb. अंगूठे से आप sun को show करते हैं, means the fire element. So we have to trigger those points to stimulate the energy. Energy को वापस से balance करने के लिए आप इन कुछ points को press कर सकते हैं, press करते हैं actually. So we all know the benefits of acupressure points as told by the Radhika. So now we are going for the practical part. First we have to go for the palm. So we have to press the pancreas organ on your palm, then on the wrist, फिर आप एक बैक साइड पे, फिर आप रिस्ट को प्रेस कर सकते हैं to balance the energy. Then there is one point on the knee, feet, and kidney point is also there. As we know, the kidneys are also affected. So let's go for the practical part. Yes, how many of you feel the bloating? Generally आपको गैस बनती है, bloating होती है, bloating की वजह से पेट में दर्द होना. If yes, you can just raise your hand. Hmm. It is very common actually. A lot of people get the bloating issue. So to relieve that bloating problem, we can press the point. And how much should be the pressure? We have to take care of that. किस मात्रा से आप दबाव देंगे आपके हाथ पे, बस उसका आप ध्यान रखिए. So if you get any uncertain pain, ऐसे नहीं कि बस bloating के लिए पेन जो होता है आपको bloating की वजह से पेन होता है. आपकी बॉडी में कुछ भी बहुत ज्यादा पेन है, like you get severe head pain, headache, or you feel very a lot of knee pain, because knee pain is also very common. So in all the kind of pain and bloating problem, गैस बनती है कहीं भी, आपके किसी शरीर में बहुत ज्यादा दर्द हो रहा है, लाइक घुटने में दर्द या फिर सर में दर्द, तो आप इस प्रेशर को, आई मीन इस पॉइंट को प्रेस करेंगे. सो दैट इज, दिस इज योर लेफ्ट हैंड, और लेफ्ट हैंड का दिस पार्ट, this one. I hope it is visible. So this is the depression below the bone, bone के just नीचे, this flash part. Is it visible? If yes, you can just show me your hand. Right. Now we have to give support with the fingers down. और आप अपनी 4 fingers को नीचे रखिए. And we have to press it with the thumb. And just press it. When you press it, you are going to feel some sensation. Do you feel it? जब आप इसको प्रेस करेंगे तो आपको हल्की सी कुछ सेंसेशन महसूस होगी. That is not pain. That is just some different kind of sensation. Do you feel it? Yes. If not, अगर आप थोड़ा सा नीचे प्रेस करेंगे तो आपको वो सेंसेशन महसूस नहीं होगी. If you are going to press it down, you are not going to feel that sensation. So make sure you are keeping it just below the bone. इस hard part के just नीचे. And we have to press it 10 times. Just press, release. Press, release. This is how we are triggering it. Make sure you are keeping the 4 fingers down to give support. And do not press it very hard. बहुत तेज भी मत press कीजिए. Just light to moderate. Moderate is the best one. So just we have to press it 10 times. Right. Hope you are feeling that sensation, that different kind of sensation. क्या आपको महसूस हो रही है कुछ अलग प्रकार की sensation जब आप press कर रहे हैं? Okay. Now everyone show the back of your hand. I will check the slide. Quite difficult to turn the hand, right? Yeah. So you can just keep your hand like this. आप simply ऐसे turn कीजिए and you can show it with the finger. Right. Sachinanand sir, yes, fine. Vinaraj sir, yes, all good. Good, Rakesh sir. Yes, Nitesh sir, exactly. That is the point. Sheikh ma'am, yes, fine. Yes, Madhuri ma'am. Yes, Swastik sir, fine. Yes, Sujan sir, good. Yes, Preeti ma'am, all are doing well. We all know the points now. Great. Now we have to press the pancreas. I mean, this is the reflexology. So each and every organ, the body parts are reflected in the hand. So where the pancreas organ is, again, this is your left hand and this is your pancreas. So you can see this part, right? आपके thumb के just नीचे जो part है, this oval shaped part, इसमें आप इस point पर जाइए, exactly here. You can see the mark, right? आपको mark नजर आ रहा है? This is the pancreas. So we have to press it. and we can press it with the actually we should press with the thumb only. So we can press it. You are not going to feel any sensation here. आपको यहाँ पर sensation feel नहीं होगी जैसे आपको पिछले point में feel हुई थी. So make sure this is the point exactly. Because आप थोड़ा सा इधर उधर जाएंगे तो आपका organ change हो जाएगा और आपको यहीं पर press करना है. If you have pen next to you, you can just mark it so that you can remember it. आपके पास पेन है तो आप मार्क कर लीजिए, आप थोड़ा सा डिस्प्लेस ना हो जाएं बाद में. राइट. यस यस नीलम मैम फाइन. हाँ जी सरला मैम बिल्कुल करेक्ट. हरिराम सर ब्रिंग दी हैंड लिटिल क्लोजर. यस फाइन. This is your pancreas organ and we can stimulate the pancreas organ, the pancreatic cells with this pressure. Again, we have to press it 10 times and moderate pressure should be there. So this is on the hand. Right. And arthritis is very common. We know that. If you have diabetes and this arthritis, that time we get very much pain in the joint. So we do feel in the wrist also. So that time we can just hold the wrist like this. आप अपनी wrist को पकड़ेंगे इस तरीके से. Again, this is the left one with the right and just press it like this. Right. Correct. And we can press the same with the left also. Correct. एंड इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट कि आपको लेफ्ट हैंड में ही प्रेस करना है, आप अपने राइट हैंड में भी प्रेस कर सकते हैं. वी कैन प्रेशराइज इन एनी ऑफ द हैंड्स लाइक लेफ्ट और राइट, किसी भी हैंड में आप प्रेस कर सकते हैं. यू कैन प्रेस बोथ ऑल्सो इफ यू आर गोइंग टू गो विद द वन दैट विल ऑल्सो वर्क. एक हैंड में प्रेस करेंगे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि पार्शियल वर्क हो रहा है, जस्ट 50% इट्स वर्किंग. इट इज वर्किंग कंप्लीट 100%. तो आप किसी भी हैंड में प्रेस कीजिए. अगर आपके रिस्ट में पेन है तो आप दोनों साइड प्रेशर दीजिए. Again, we have to press it 10 times. Moderate pressure. Right. Correct. And do you know why the females, and why we wrap the kalava around our wrist? Just to trigger this point only. So there is significance why we do each and everything. Right. All good, everyone. We can relax the hand now. There is one more point that is just next to the elbow. Just I need to see myself. Yeah. So this is the point. This is the bone. आपकी elbow. आपकी elbow की bone है. Can you feel it? आपको bone feel हो रही है? And bone के just ऊपर, this flash part, this soft part, we have to press it. Again, we can just press it with the thumb. We are not going to feel any sensation. इस point में भी आपको कोई sensation feel नहीं होगी. So we know that we get frozen shoulder in diabetes. आपके frozen shoulder हो जाते हैं diabetes में. This is most common problem in diabetes because I am taking yoga session and a lot of people come with frozen shoulder and it happens because of diabetes only. So this point will help you to relieve that shoulder stress or that shoulder tightness. आपके shoulder में tightness है तो आपको help मिलेगी इस point से. तो इससे भी आप 10 times press कीजिएगा. We have to press it 10 times. Any confusion? Just you have to bend your elbow like this. आप elbow को bend कीजिए and then we can press it. It's not like कि hand आपको ऐसे ही लाना है. We can just hold it like this also. Very easier way. जो आपका बिल्कुल ये 90 डिग्री बन रहा है, just above it. ये जो आपकी crease है, this is the crease of your elbow and you have to go it like this down और bone के just ऊपर. Right. 10 times again. We have the organs all around here on the palm. Same we have on the feet also. So on the feet, how we can trigger all the organs, because we know we have to work for our overall health. It is not like कि बस आपको pancreas organ पर ही काम करना है. We have to work on the gut. We have to work on all the organs of our body. So that time, how we can trigger those points? जस्ट यू कैन बी इन सीटेड पोजीशन. आप चेयर पर बैठे हैं, आप बेड पर बैठे हैं, तब आप प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं, because it is not very comfortable to stand up and balance on one leg, and just with all the fingers we have to press these points like this. Just you have to keep your fingers on the soles and we have to press it. आपके फिंगर टिप्स हर जगह पर जाएं, तो आप इस तरीके से अपने सोल को ट्रिगर कीजिए. आई मीन ऑल बॉडी पार्ट्स को आप ट्रिगर कीजिए, so that they can function well. The tips of the toes also, जो आपके टोज हैं, पैर की उंगलियां हैं, उनको भी आप प्रेस कीजिए. राइट. गुड एवरीवन. दिस गिव्स अ लॉट ऑफ रिलैक्सेशन. अगर आपके कभी पैर में दर्द है या फिर लेग्स में कुछ सेंसेशन है, तब भी आप इनको प्रेस कर सकते हैं. इट विल हेल्प यू. एंड फॉर दिस यू कैन गो फॉर 2 to 3 minutes. 2 से 3 मिनट के लिए आप इनको प्रेस कीजिए. दैट विल हेल्प. Yes, Hariram sir, that is also very good. We get some tools also, like some spiny projections are there. वो कुछ wooden का होता है. There is some tool like that, and we can press it. We can just keep the feet on them. Acupressure points के लिए भी कुछ tools आते हैं, आप उनको भी ले सकते हैं. And that is for for the feet mainly, and for whole body also. There is some roller kind of thing. We can press it on the body, on the feet, on the hand also. Yes, for both for both feet. So yes, we are done with all the points. So again, I will recall these points. First was on the back of the palm, this one. ये आपके bloating के लिए या फिर आपके body में कहीं भी काफी ज्यादा pain है, severe pain, you can press it and you can see instant relaxation. 10 times और thumb से press कीजिए. Rest 4 fingers are down to support it. Right. Then second was the stimulation of the pancreas. इसको भी आप thumb finger से press करेंगे. 10 times with the thumb, and rest 4 fingers are down. Right. Then next one was the wrist. 10 times again. And it is better to go for both the wrist. दोनों wrist को 10 times. Then fourth one, just this next to the elbow. Elbow के just ऊपर, bone के just ऊपर. 10 times again. Right. You have to use your thumb. Actually, I'm not able to turn it completely, so I'm using my middle finger. Right. Correct. And what was the last one? And where it was? Last आपका कहाँ पर था points? Yes, Basir sir, right. Yes, Rajesh sir. Correct. Very nice, everyone. You participated very actively. Now, once again, I will go back to the slide. Any questions you have? If yes, definitely you can go to the chat box and you can ask your questions. We are here to help you out for each and everything. Everyone, live healthy, stay happy, and take care of you. Thank you.
That was an amazing session, Pooja. We all enjoyed and learned so much about the pressure points today. One of the client is asking Pooja that how often should we be doing these sessions, like once in a day, twice in a day, or how many times in a week that we should be going ahead?
So if you are going to go for this acupressure point and this mudra, Every day we should practice. It is like a dose, it is like a medicine, so we have to take it every day, right?
Right. And I also see a comment like any specific pressure point for constipation, if you can tell.
For constipation, yes, definitely. So as I said that it is palm and feet are reflexology, so it reflects the different body parts. So if we have to go for constipation, then this is the thing. I mean, just I will show you with the pen so that clearly you can see it.
By the time you show them that position puja, I'll answer one query. That
Yeah,
खाने के बाद तुरंत मत कीजिए जब आपने खाना खा के कुछ समय हो गया हो एटलीस्ट 2 आवर्स जब आपका पेट थोड़ा आपको खाली लग रहा है बहुत भरा सा नहीं लग रहा है दैट टाइम गो फॉर द मुद्राज एंड दीज प्रेशर पॉइंट्स खाना खाने के तुरंत बाद नहीं करना है लेट्स एंश्योर दैट वी आर मेंटेनिंग अ गैप ऑफ एटलीस्ट 2 आवर्स ओके यस पूजा
can everyone see me? Yeah, so this is the colon part and you can see it. ये आपकी लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन है तो आपको लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन पर स्टिमुलेट करना पड़ेगा एंड अगेन वी डू नॉट हैव टू ड्रॉ एक्चुअली जब आप खुद से प्रेस करेंगे जस्ट राइट नाउ यू कैन ड्रॉ सो दैट यू कैन रिमेम्बर कि आपकी लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन कहाँ पर है और फिर आप उसको प्रेस कीजिए अगेन विद द थंब एंड यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर आप यहाँ से स्टार्ट कीजिए यू हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस फिंगर लाइक लिटिल फिंगर और लिटिल फिंगर से आप आई होप इट इज विजिबल वेरी क्लियर
इट्स विजिबल पूजा इट्स क्लियरली विजिबल
ओके सो वी हैव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर आप लिटिल फिंगर के पास से स्टार्ट करेंगे जस्ट दिस गैप बिटवीन द रिंग एंड द लिटिल फिंगर और आप उसके थोड़ा नीचे से स्टार्ट कीजिए एंड देन यू हैव टू मूव इट साइडवेज लिटिल फिंगर एंड देन डाउन देन मूव इट टू द थंब देन अप वी डू नॉट हैव टू प्रेस दिस पार्ट ये जो आपको थोड़ा सा ओवल शेप दिख रहा है आपको इसको प्रेस नहीं करना है एंड वी हैव टू प्रेस रेस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट द कोलन पार्ट ये आपकी लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन है आप इसको प्रेस कीजिएगा इफ यू फेस कॉन्स्टिपेशन प्रॉब्लम आपको कब्ज की समस्या होती है तो आप इस पॉइंट को प्रेस कीजिए दिस इज ऑल्सो एक्यूप्रेशर पॉइंट
Also, Pooja, Mr. Maheshwar is asking what will happen if we do immediately after our meals.
ओके यू विल फील अनईजीनेस you will feel kind of indigestion so do not practice it after that for back pain bhavna ma'am okay so for back pain these are the two fingers the middle and the ring finger and this is the back of the palm this just this part you have to go in between these two fingers and this is the soft part दो जो bones हैं आप इसके बीच में जाइए soft part पे and we have to press it so when you are going to keep your hand down तो easily आप thumb से press कर पाएंगे आफ्टर एन एक्सटेंट यू आर गोइंग टू फील देयर इज अ बोनी पार्ट यहाँ पर आपको बोन फील होगी तो बोन के नीचे नीचे आप प्रेस कीजिए दिस इज फॉर बैक पेन दिस इज द होल स्पाइन सुमित्रा मैम फॉर टेनिस एल्बो दिस इज द गुड पॉइंट दिस इज फॉर बोथ शोल्डर्स एंड फॉर योर टेनिस एल्बो जो आपके एल्बो के पास पॉइंट शो किया था वो आपके टेनिस एल्बो में भी काम आएगा फॉर नेक पेन okay
Yeah,
so Janne ma'am
very
for
good.
neck pain
Just for neck pain, Pooja.
yeah this is the thumb and this is your neck so we have to press it all around ये आपकी नेक है ये जो आपका जॉइंट है थंब का इसके नीचे नीचे आपकी नेक है दिस पार्ट तो आप इसको प्रेस करेंगे ओके and yes someone was asking that we have to go for both the hands no we have to go for only one hand आप केवल एक हैंड में प्रेशर देंगे और नी पेन साइटिक पेन नी पेन किडनी स्टोन okay so for kidney stone you can practice that same gel mudra and you can go for the points also okay a lot of questions are there okay all
Yeah.
right
So
first
we
I
have
will tell for kidney
Yeah, please tell for kidney pujan also. Like, I would just want to mention that, we are getting queries for maybe any specific type of a pain or swelling in the right leg. So there might be different reasons for that, right? So I would want all of you to probably understand the diagnosis of it first. Maybe only the acupressure points would not help us to the most. Let us understand the reason of swelling or even for the heart blockages, right? Only the acupressure points might not be responsible for clearing out the blockages. हो सकता है आपका फिजिकल एक्टिविटी रेगुलर बेसिस पे लो हो, आपका डाइट प्रॉपर नहीं हो, देयर आर डिफरेंट वेरियस फैक्टर्स के वो डायग्नोसिस हमें वी हैव टू गो टू द रूट कॉज एनालिसिस बेसिकली. एंड एज मेंशन acupressure इज लाइक अ थेरेपेटिक ट्रीटमेंट फॉर अस, जो आपके चीजों को इट विल बी चेरी ऑन द केक. बट आप कंप्लीटली एक चीज पे मत रिलाई कीजिए, मेड बी कोलेस्ट्रॉल और अ यूरिक एसिड और अ प्रोस्टेट एनलार्जमेंट. So kindly just understand the reason of that specific problem जो आपको है. And then, of course, Pooja will be adding the cherry on the cake for all of us, right? So firstly, try to diagnose the situation that we have.
Yes, very true, Radhika, actually, very true. Because each and everything is interlinked with each other. So we should know the root cause first, then we
Exactly.
can treat it. Yeah, so yeah, I was telling about the kidney. So kidney is you have to, this is the last finger. Sorry, this is the ring finger and this is the last finger. You have to go it down. And again, you are going to see some bony part here. So just below the bone, there is soft part. This is the kidney, one kidney, and other kidney is here. In between first two fingers, index and the middle finger, you have to go down. And again, just above the bone, just above or below the bone, you will see some soft part. This is the other kidney. Right. So in acupressure, we put the hand like this. So this one, जो आपका फर्स्ट फिंगर और जो मिडिल फिंगर के पास वाली किडनी है, इन दोनों के बीच की जो किडनी है, आई मीन दिस पार्ट इज योर लेफ्ट किडनी. एंड दिस साइड, आई मीन जो आपका एंड है पाम का, यहाँ पर जो पॉइंट है आपका बोन के जस्ट नीचे, ये है आपकी राइट किडनी. एंड आई होप यू ऑल नो वेयर किडनीज आर. सो किडनी आपकी होती है यहाँ पर, दिस पार्ट जस्ट स्लाइटली बिहाइंड, जो आपकी वेस्ट है, लोअर वेस्ट, यहाँ पर आपकी किडनीज है. Someone was saying that we have kidney on the right, we have kidney on both the sides, on left and right side. For eyesight, okay, so for eyesight we can do the exercises, actually that is going to be more beneficial. We do have each and every point for the uh, I mean for each and every point for these problems like eyesight, prostate enlargement, and each and everything. But if you are going to practice eye exercise for your eyesight to improve them, that is going to be really beneficial. And for that, you can join our regular yoga session because we do eye exercises most often.
Exactly. And for your cholesterol levels as well, let's ensure that हमारा sedentary lifestyle ना हो. Regular physical activity is very, very essential, and that your food should consume good amount of healthy fats and fiber. That will ensure that we are keeping your heart health very healthy.
Yeah, a lot of questions for knee pain. So if you are going for acupressure points, you have to press these 2 points. Take your middle finger and your ring finger and the middle joints of your these two fingers. अगर आपके घुटने में दर्द है, नी पेन है, तो आप अपने मिडिल फिंगर के और आपके रिंग फिंगर के इस बीच वाले जॉइंट को लीजिए. This middle joints of these two fingers and we have to press them. और we can just hold and squeeze them. आप पकड़ के थोड़ा सा squeeze कीजिए, बहुत टाइट नहीं. I do not want you to break your bone, so go very lightly. जस्ट मॉडरेट प्रेशर, हल्का हल्का प्रेशर दीजिए, बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर नहीं देना है आपको. यस, वेरी गुड एवरीवन. राइट, एग्जैक्टली. दिस विल हेल्प इन नी पेन. घुटने में दर्द है तो आपको हेल्प करेगा. द रीजन ऑफ नी पेन कुड बी एनीथिंग. दिस विल वर्क फॉर यू. वी कैन गो फॉर 2 minutes फॉर ईच फिंगर. हर एक फिंगर के लिए 2 minutes. यस, ओनली वन हैंड. Lakshmanan sir, for sleeping, best is Yoga Nidra. So you can practice Yoga Nidra.
Or mudras and the acupressure points. Thank you so much for your time. I hope all of you had enjoyed thoroughly and learned a lot from today's session.
Again, for eyes pain, we have to go for eye exercises that will help. You can practice pran mudra when you feel that you have some weakness in your eyes and eyesight is quite low, means the energy is disbalanced. या फिर आपके foot में pain है, आपके किसी particular body part में pain है, means that energy is quite imbalanced. That time we can practice pran mudra. That will help. आईज में पेन है, आपके फुट में दर्द है, तो आप प्राण मुद्रा को कीजिए. इट विल हेल्प यू टू बैलेंस द एनर्जी. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Kohli sir.
All right, Pooja, I think we'll take a leave. Thank you all. Thank you everyone for joining in. And again, I and Pooja, extend our lot of gratitude and thank you for joining the session. And also wishing you all a very happy and colorful Holi. Please enjoy your festival with, of course, taking care that you are not harming your eyes, your body. So stay safe and enjoy your Holi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you, Pooja.
Thank you and happy Holi to all.